Hey guys, what's up? I'm Amber.
And I'm Brandi.
And together we're
Bramber.
Alright, so today we are going to be doing the My First Time tag. So basically what this tag is just a bunch of our first crush, first.
Well, we'll name them as we go.
You'll see. Alright, so first one we're going to start off easy and non-embarrassing is first tweet.
First tweet.
Alright, Brandi.
I was pretty proud of myself, you know. Okay, my first tweet was in April 28th, 2012. Yes, I got a Twitter in 2012 because I was lame and I didn't have a Twitter for the longest time. Okay, my first tweet is, "Your love never fails."
Oh.
At 5:30 p.m. and one person favorited it.
Okay,
yes.
Mine was on November 1st, 2011, and it was ice cream and a long conversation with the best friend. Heart.
Lame. Just kidding.
Whatever.
That's really nice.
Alright, next one is our first Instagram picture that we posted.
Yep.
So I'll go first this time. Alright, so apparently I was very vain and I posted a selfie.
My first Instagram post was of one of my best friends, Mateo, and I in computer class, our senior year of high school. Here we are.
Hey.
Cute, right? That's us.
So next tag is our first best friend. Do you remember yours?
Yes, it was Naida Ortega.
Are you guys still best friends?
Yep, we are. And her dad and my dad were friends, and her mom and my mom were friends when we were little, and they got pregnant together. So we were bellies, like we were inside our mom's bellies together, you know, going to dinner parties and everything. And then we just popped out like 1 month after the other, and we stayed connected. Go.
Alright then, okay.
Yes.
My first best friend, I can't remember like when I was really, really little, but I can remember like when I was like 5. And her name was Monica Sustaita, and we stayed best friends. She lived like down the street from me, like literally like one house over.
Oh, that's funny.
And everybody thought we were twins. And then, well, we grew up and we were best friends up until high school, I think. And then we just kind of just drifted apart. High school stuff, you know? Let's see.
What is this?
Let's get to the juicy ones.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is first love.
Oi.
Jesus Christ.
No, that
It was
doesn't
my
count.
first love.
That doesn't count. Because that's everybody's first love. Because if he's your first love, then he was my first love.
Alright.
Okay, we'll just go with that.
Alright, first school crush. Oh.
Go, you go first.
I'll go first. Okay, my first school crush was when I was in pre-K. I was 4 years old, and it was Jeffrey. And I remember that this is part of first kiss too. I gave him like a kiss on his forehead. That was it. But
that one doesn't count.
I thought he was
kiss.
like little cutie back then.
So my first school crush was a boy named Luis Lopez, and he was the first boy ever to come to my house. And I remember we swam, and I was in love with him, but he was my best friend, and so I didn't want to tell anyone. And all the other girls were in love with him because he spoke Spanish, and he had blue eyes and blonde curly hair, and he wore the coolest Vans in the world.
Alright, so next one is our first job. And my first job is actually the job that I'm still in. And I work for the university that Brandi and I attend. And I work for our union services. So I guess you could say it's pretty cool. Pretty important. Pretty cool. And I work with some really great people.
My first job is the one that I am currently in. Also, it is at a place called Artistic Styles, and I teach little girls gymnastics, and I've been there for 2 years now. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
Alright, our first video is actually still up. Basically, it's just us laughing a lot and being dumb. Well, being ourselves, I guess, which is dumb.
My first date that I can remember that was most memorable was, okay, so this guy and I, you know, we were talking, but he wasn't allowed to have a girlfriend.
Ooh, forbidden love.
And I remember one time we had a date and we got root beers and then we had candies and we went up to my roof and we put a blanket there and we were drinking our root beer floats or whatever and eating our candies. But then the root beer rolled down the roof and shattered on the floor and then my dad got mad. That was a really good first date though because it was under the stars. Whatever.
So romantic. My first date was to the movies, and it was actually more like a double date, except that the guy from the other couple brought along his little sister, so it was 5 people. But we went to go watch Charlie St. Cloud, which I love, and Zac Efron.
Me too.
Oh, first fear. My first fear was the dark, I believe.
The dark?
I think. I don't know. I don't even know what my first fear was. I know that I've always been afraid of needles, but I had to just get over it these past few months because I had to get some like vaccinations for like yellow fever or something. I don't know, but I had to get some shots and I had to suck it up and be a big girl.
My first fear ever was quicksand. I would always have nightmares that I was falling into quicksand and I would just go deeper and deeper and then I would just, that's it, I would die. And I'm still currently afraid of quicksand, even though I have never seen quicksand in my whole entire life.
First person that you texted or that texted you today?
First person that I texted today was my friend David Bagby.
Okay, and I texted my aunt. Well, she texted me. That was it. That's the only... And then Brandi texted me saying she had pizza. First person you thought of this morning?
Oh, I guess my brother. Not in a creepy way. I just wanted to know if he was home or not.
Okay, the first person I thought of... It's because I had a dream. It was my crush. It was my crush. And that was the first person I thought of. First kiss.
Okay, that one. It wasn't my first kiss, but it was my first meaningful kiss. I was a sophomore, I believe. And junior took me to prom. We were talking, whatever, and then he kissed me and it was raining. Well, it was like sprinkling. So, but it was nice. Okay.
It was at the park and I was not expecting it at all. It took me by surprise. Like big time. Because he asked me if I could give him a kiss on the cheek. And then and then I did, and then like I was pulling away and it was just like and I was
like that really hard.
And then afterwards I don't know what happened. I think he asked me like what I thought and I was like it was nice, and then I asked him
it was nice.
And then he said
that 10.
And he said that he threw up in his mouth a little bit.
Really?
So if you liked it, go and hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Comment below.
Ask us more first questions.
You too. Just kidding. Alright, well thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And there will be another video out next week.